Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be giving Goji, the Euromastyx, a little enclosure update. This is going to be his forever home, so I'm super excited to put it together. I'm gonna try to go for like a really natural look. I've never done this before. I have tried to watch as many YouTube videos about this as I can, but yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the process. Hopefully not have any mistakes along the way, but we'll see how it goes. What? You want to be in it too? Julian, come say hi to everybody. He hurt his paw running outside, and so he has been the biggest baby and wants all of the attention. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention that I will make a supply list for you down below in the description, and always feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. So I basically have a ton of styrofoam that I'm going to be breaking down and kind of building a rocky background on here. Next, we're using this great stuff, that's actually what it's called, great stuff, to fill in the cracks and kind of the background so that it's not just like flat where I don't have any foam built up, but it's kind of got some more texture to it. So I'll show you guys what I mean now. All right, that is it for today. Now we have to let this dry for 24 hours before we move on to the next step. It is day 2. This has finished drying. I did end up adding a couple extra pieces of styrofoam yesterday. I wanted to show you a couple things I did in here specifically for Goji, the Euromastyx. So Euromastyx like to kind of dig and shove themselves in between tight rocks and spaces. And so under here, obviously this is going to be full of sand and dirt. This is going to be an area that he can dig under, hide under. Then we also have this rock space up here that he will also be able to kind of like hide under, which hopefully will be some enrichment for him and make him very happy. I'm trying to make this as much like his homeland as possible. Today we are going to be shaping up the styrofoam rocks a little bit more to make them look more realistic. I saw a video of somebody do this with a knife instead of one of these like hot wire tools, and there were styrofoam balls literally everywhere. So this is like 20 bucks. I think it's definitely worth the investment. And there's Beifong's tail. Yeah, I will show you guys the process. Okay, I feel like I've gotten it to a point that I am happy with. This part, not gonna lie, it made me super nervous because I didn't want to mess it up. But I feel like we did a pretty good job at getting different textures and cracks in there to kind of make it look more rock-like. All that matters is that Goji likes it. So I'm really excited to finish this up and see how he likes it. Okay, now that the styrofoam is how we want it in the proper rock form, we're going to use dry lock, which is basically just going to waterproof everything. So the dry lock is white, but I'm also going to be using regular acrylic paint to mix with it and make it more like brown sandy color to better match Goji's natural environment. So let's get to it. I ended up just putting it onto the ground because it was a lot easier to get globs of the dry lock and paint it on and make sure that it gets in all of the nooks and crannies and holes. The first coat, we wanted to do a heavy coat. We're gonna be doing 2 coats, but the first coat is done. It is day 4 It actually took about 48 hours for the first coat to dry because I did put it on pretty heavily, but it's dry now. And so today we're gonna do the second coat, and then we're also going to put sand over it. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I saw someone do this with grout. This isn't grout, but we're just gonna try it out and see how it goes. I also felt like this turned out like really pink, and I want it to be more like a red sand, kind of deserty rock. So I did get a different paint that's more red, and I'm gonna put a lot of that in here, mix it up, and see how we go. Okay, I feel like that is still very pink. Okay, we're just gonna dump the last bit of this paint in here and hope that it makes it a little bit darker. Okay, I am all out of paint, so this is gonna have to do. I would say it's definitely better than this one. It's definitely a little bit darker, but hopefully Goji won't mind. So this is excavator clay. This is actually going to be used for his substrate as well, which you'll see. It'll be a mixture of things, but this is one of them. But we're going to kind of paint this and then put the sand over top so that it's like more realistic. We'll see if it even works, but let's do it. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out so far. It'll be interesting to see if the sand actually sticks to it, but I'm just gonna wait until it's dry to lift it up. All right, we have finished covering all the pieces in the last coat of Drylock and excavator sand. So now we just have to wait until it's dry, and then it's time to set up. Okay, I've let everything dry for a couple of days, and now it is the moment of truth to see if it sticks. I know a lot of this sand is initially gonna fall off, but I'm hoping enough of it will stay in place to keep the sandy like texture. I think that looks so good. Yes. Now we're going to be taking some 100% silicone. It's really important that it is silicone 1 because this is non-toxic and safe for the reptiles, but we're going to be using that to glue everything up against the wall there. Okay, apparently I don't know how to work this. There we go. I should have gotten more clamps. And there you have it. I feel like this is pretty good for my first build, not gonna lie. Obviously, you can do so much more with this. There are tons of different videos out there that are so much better than this, but I think this is a really pretty easy project if you're not creative. If you don't feel like you're super talented in that aspect, I still think it was incredibly easy to build this, and I really hope Goji is going to love it. In part 2, I'll be showing you guys how to actually set this up for a Euromastyx, including the substrate, all the decor I'll be putting in there. Maybe I'll do like a full Uromastyx care guide on like their diet and everything like that as well. But yeah, let me know if you guys found this helpful. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to see more pet DIY type content, pet life, all of the things, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.